Boom! We should be live. We should be able to be heard and seen. And it looks like this camera is a little wonky because I got a straight line that goes across the back. And yay! Look at that. Oh, and no more blinking light. You see that? No more blinking light. No more blinking light. These lights are still out. So we'll get to it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is the last Friday of April. It is April 28th. Thank you for joining us for Morning Mindset. Remember, here's what I need out of you. If you were in Facebook land, we probably ain't going to see you, so make sure to let us know who you are. The other things, I guess, is we know where you're at, what's the weather like in your area, and what's in your cup. So here, greater Midwest area, Quad Cities, we're dealing with flooding issues. It looks like Monday is when the crest of the flood should happen, about a half foot over record high flood. Is that right? Record high flood. I think that sounds right. Record crest, whatever it is. So that's what's going on in our area. So pretty much if you turn on the national news, you'll see Davenport, Iowa. That's where we're at. Weather-wise, it's a little chilly. It's mid-40s out there. I think we're going to get the 70s today, and then the bottom drops out again. I think it's 50s and cold rain for the rest of the weekend, which amazing, right? Amazing, amazing, amazing. And what do we have to drink today? I'll let you tell me. What am I drinking today? Because I guarantee you won't be able to pick out what I'm drinking. The other thing, 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? So for us, we got parts in for DTF yesterday. Yeah, we got those installed. Didn't go perfect, but we found the issue, and it was a software issue, a programming issue. So we got to flash the new board, which it's a hold your breath and tighten your butthole type thing, because here's what you got to do. It has to be reflashed. When they reflash it, it pulls out the old program and then installs the new one. If anything happens during this process, like if a power glitch happens, if a program decides to interrupt it, anything at all happens, it's dead in the water. It's dead, and you have to send it back in to have them redo it. And we currently have the only board in the States. So that means we'd have another waiting trip for China. But I'm confident everything is going to work just fine. Confident everything is going to work just fine. So cross your fingers, cross your toes. Let's see how it goes, because that is our main goal for today. So you got to test that DTF. If it works, great. We'll get right into printing. If not, we'll send off our prints again. Other things that we've got. I've got field day shirt mock-ups to do. We had a fantasy, well, I guess it's a podcast. So they got a podcast, and their merch provider for them closed up and went out of business. And they just found out on Tuesday, and they asked us if we would be able to get them a store up and running by last night's draft. So that way they could promote it at their event. And we did for the most part. There's still other things that we want to add to it, items. So we're going to finish doing that today. Then invoice. I got to get caught up on invoicing. There's some invoicing that I need to make sure gets done, because spending I don't even want to know, 3,000. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, like $5,000 this month on printer parts, and then breaking even on everything for DTF prints. It's been a tough month, but we will weather this storm and get through it, and then everything will be fine and dandy. What is coming up in the future? Well, let's talk about that on Tuesday with Todd. We'll talk about where we are in the business, what's going on, what we're looking forward to. I will say that in May, I'm looking May 1st, we're going to go, providing this, everything works. It all relies on the printer. Everything works on the printer, and we're back in business. We will start the VIP program on Monday. There's only going to be 20 spots available for 20 spots. There'll only be 20 spots for that. So we'll talk more about that. We have the hybrid film coming. So as soon we've been testing that out, and as soon as we're done with our cold peel film, which I think we've only got like a roll or 2 left of it. So we should be done and out of that by early next week, providing everything works just fine. But as soon as that goes, we'll switch over to a hybrid film, which can be pressed both hot, or can be peeled both hot and cold. Hot, you're pressing at like 250. So you're pressing at 250. So what we're 250 to 275 is what we're recommending. Same thing, 10 to 15 seconds for that first press. Still have that second press, but you can just hit it right after it. But that's coming next week. That'll be soon. So the more people that order now, you'll be able to get that faster. So that's coming up. And there's a chance that we could have the 24-inch dryer at the end of next week. We're still waiting to get the details on that. If not, we'll keep running 13 and be fine until we get a 24. So that's everything that is new and what's going on with us. And we'll go a little more in depth and stuff on Tuesday with Todd, because I do believe we'll be able to have a Tuesday with Todd this week. So let's check in, see how everybody is doing. Darren, good morning to you. Overdid it yesterday, so chilling out today. Hey, it's Friday. It's probably nice. Relax. Take a break. You need it. Some Sun's car seems fixed. Replace speed sensor and cam sensor. And those sensors. Remember old cars? They didn't have all those sensors, right? New ones, just a giant pain. Barb, good morning from north central Minnesota. It is 41 with a light rain, which is better than snow. Water in a cup, which I'm on the fence about that. When there's light rain and it's cold, I almost rather it be snow because then I'm not wet. The snow just kind of goes around, like last Saturday when we were at soccer and it was snowing. It was much better than having a cold rain on it. Barb's 5 things: finish embroidering caps, invoicing, quotes, cut rhinestone templates for spiritware, and plan out deck planners. Ooh, deck planners. Speaking of deck planners, construction starts today for our front patio. It's something that Corey has been diligently, how do I say this? How do I say nagging in a good way? I mean, it's not like she's nagging, but something that she has wanted for a few years now. And she even bought patio furniture with the purpose of having another reason to have that patio up front, a sitting area. That is finally happening. Weather has rained, everything has pushed stuff back. So today they're coming in to the tear out the grading, get everything set up, and then they will pour on, I think, Tuesday, I think is what they said. We'll find out today, but they'll pour everything on Tuesday. So then she will finally have her patio and be able to enjoy it. And Renee says, good morning from Gray 51 Chicagoland. Water in the bottle, coffee in a cup, working on her 5. And see, it's sunny here. It is beautiful outside, except that it's chilly. It's mid-40s. We're way colder than you, which is weird because you're at 51 and then Brian's at 55. And we're like, I'm looking at the thing. It says we're 46 degrees out. Brian's got 55, Mountain Dew. I figured that. Deliveries, design, laser tumblers. Brian, are you still using the same laser? Was that the X tool? How have you liking it so far? It's been what, 4 or 5 months now that you've had that going? What's your thoughts on it? Catch up kids and employees were sick, missing throughout the week. We are dealing with that. We have a sick child, right now. And it was like 2 days of fever and then like congestion today. So I think we're at the tail end of that, but hey, good times, right? And Linda, finally sunny today. 70 degrees in Central Texas. Another cup of hot tea. I don't know if I've ever been a hot tea drinker. Like a green tea, I'm a good, Jack Nicklaus or Arnold Palmer type thing. Wait, no, John Daly. That's what it is. When you do the lemonade and tea and vodka. I'm down with that. That is a great summertime drink for us. Mo, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Pacific Northwest going to be almost 80. Ooh. We had a couple of those, and it was windy, and that's what we got. Freak, good morning to you. And Linda's 5 things. Doctor virtual visit. Work on adding items to youth football fundraiser site. Make samples to show them during photo day on Sunday. Awesome idea there. And Renee's 5 things. Annual eye doctor appointment. Schedule appointment with accountant to get QuickBooks cleaned up. Ship orders. Cost comparison between pressing and outsourcing a shirt order. That's tough. That is a tough when you go through it and figure it out. We still will do that on a lot of things where it's like, does it make sense to do it here or do it there? I can make $3 or I can make $1. And then I look at that, even though I make $3, how much time, because can I use that time to do other things? Mainly just, binge watch, Beef on Netflix. Have you watched that? Has anybody watched Beef yet? If you haven't, I would highly recommend to maybe binge watch that. It is, I will get that a brief. That's what I'd say. Say a prayer for you and the board install. I know. I have diagrams. I have everything in there, and it printed, and it just looked. And I was like, oh, and And they came. Here's the thing: is that when the board's sent out, they can be programmed for either one of the two headsets, and you don't have that head, so we need to reflash it to give you the right one. So that's what we're going to do and get everything taken care of. Debbie, good morning to you, Debbie from Texas, sunny Texas, embroidering caps, shirts, some DTF invoices. I love that. That sounds like a great day. I need to. I need to do too. See, you've got a lot going on. And Kelly, good morning to you. Good morning to you. And Hybrid Film, Facebook user, who are you? So we can talk. Maybe a game changer to stop the heat marks. Yeah, well, we can go at 250. So we just did, I don't even know, 12 teams, 12, 14 Little League teams. And that's what we used was the Hybrid Film to go through it. And I mean, it's a hot peel. Pretty much anything that is a hot peel film can be a cold peel. So just know that too. You can be a cold peel, but pressed cold. One thing that we have found is you want a cover sheet when you're pressing it because of the vacuum that can occur when your press opens up, and it can pull that off there. And, just like anything else, it can get a little wonky. You want to make sure everything's fine. So having a pressing sheet on top of it, that has worked out. That worked out really well. I think, as I said here, Corey, try this out, see what you like with it. And she found her sweet spot for it. And she's just like, yep, works perfect. Because she was able to the cover sheet, peel, cover sheet back down, second press, go on to the next thing. So it worked out really well. It is, I think it'll be good. So we're getting that in next week. Because we usually go through when we're doing good production, we go through about a roll a day. Give or take. Some days it might be a little lower, some days it might be a little more. So we're running about 300 feet a day. When I think we've got 2 rolls left of that, so that means by middle of next week we should be into the hybrid stuff. So keep our fingers crossed. The more you order, the sooner we get it, right? Because we got to get through this to go to there. And yeah, the hybrid film, it does sound sweet. Jenny, good morning to you there. I'm cold plus light and miserable. Absolutely. Cold plus light rain, miserable. Jerry, good morning to you. Yep, you agree with the snow and rain too. Oh, Jesus, Kelly. Like you were just cold not too long ago. 98 degrees? Nick Lachey going to be there? Let's see when we get that, right? Coffee in the cup. Rachel, good morning to you from Fresno. Currently 60. High of 96 in Fresno. Nothing in the cup. Just woke up. Well, it's because it is, 6:45 out there. We're in here printing. Oh, that's what else. I've got decals to print. We had an order for 3,000 holographic decals come in. And it's a local company, a local coffee shop. And I want some of their holy bread. So we're going to, they came in last night. I'm like, you know what? I'll just start printing it last night. So that way we can bang it out here this morning, get it over to them, and I can get some sweet treats to start the morning. So I'm looking there. Interviewing a screen printer. Let's hope he shows up. Let's hope that he's not arrogant either, right? Well, I have ran into this more times than not, and I don't understand why. And I think it's because just maybe who trained them or how they word, but man, some screen printers can be like super arrogant in the way that they do things. Like they're the best at everything. And I'm like, dude, you're the best? I don't think so. Like, I'm very confused on this. So hopefully you don't get one of those. I would hopefully say there. There, Ellen, thank you very much for that. Persistently insistent, better than nagging. Yes, I do like that. She was persistently insisting that we needed a patio out front. And I didn't understand why, because, we'd have the chairs, there's grass, you sit in it. And the reason we're in a cul-de-sac. So we're in the circle part. Our house is, there's 2 of us that are, side by side, and, the neighbors sit on the porches and that. We don't necessarily have a porch. So we've just had, the steps, and there's that. Other neighbor has a deck. Other one has a little porch, and our neighbor between us, we would just sit in the yard. And she's like, no, we need a proper patio out here. So that's what she's doing. Is she said that's what she wanted, and, happy wife, happy life, apparently. So she's getting that. And they were supposed to start on that at 9 a.m. this morning. Let's just cross our fingers and hopefully that happens. Kelly is doing banners, laser name tags and patches, T-shirts, banking, signs. Great day for you there. Great, great day. Cindy, good morning to you. Send me artwork. Yay! Did you get approval then? Send invoices, clean heat press, update embroidery machines, and build a confetti cannon. For my show, not my business. Although I know, right? Did you figure out how to make it? And drinking charged lemonade. Ooh, we're going to go down to Holy Grinds. That's what we're doing those stickers for. So that's what we'll have in here. But in my hand is I got the Yalania, the Hawaiian shaved ice. That's what I've got here this morning. I'm not too disappointed in those. I like those. Just send me some files, Cindy, and then we will be rock solid on that. And I do believe that I think I'm able to get to that piece of slat wall today, Cindy. I think I found it, and I think we'll be able to pull it out. So woohoo! We'll look and see. And Brian said, yes, he is running that X-Tool 10-watt laser. Not fast, but perfect for small orders. Love it. It's like comparing the 54-inch Roland to the BN20. It gets a job done, but takes longer. Well, I think this wasn't this kind of your stepping stone to make sure that it made sense to get a laser, because with this one you're in at, not nearly as expensive as going with, the Thunder, the Trotec, the Epilogue, the who am I missing? All the other ones in here. And so I was able to see, hey, does this make sense? So awesome on it. Awesome. So I could need a second press. Yes. Here's the thing is that, can you get away with the single press? Absolutely. Should you? Probably not. The second press really makes sure that everything is set in there, and that's why we say do the second press. We've done stuff single press, and I'm not telling you to do this, but we've done stuff single press, put it through wash test, and it came out just fine. But recommendations from our supplier is say second press on it, so that's why we say second press. The best thing for you to do is you get once we do that, because we'll make sure everybody knows, yep, here's everything, here's the switches over. You'll see it on all the tags, you'll see all that. But to get it and then do some testing on yourself, here's what we say. We say here 250 to 275, 10 to 15 seconds. So you're going to find out where your temp is. You're going to find out the best temp for you, or the best temp and the best time. And then go ahead and pull that off, and then do a wash test on it. See how it is just with one press, because if it's good for you, there you go. You'll save yourself time on it. Let's see. 14 teams. We had one league with 40 soccer and 30. Wow, that's awesome. For us, it's just the little Colonial Little League here. We've been doing it, 5-6 years now for them. And it's crazy because there's consistently add-ons to it, because apparently in the Little League bylaws or whatever is that they can sign up in this league anytime they want. So they order stuff pretty on demand for it. So it is a nice little order for it. We do have another league, and I think that one has 15 teams in it. And I wonder if it's because in our area here, each city has at least one of the one of the leagues. Some even have 2 or 3. So instead of it just being one town with all this, in ours we've got probably 10, 12, 15 of them throughout our little region here. So hey, I'll take what I can get. But 40 soccer, 30, I'm assuming, what's TSB teams? Is that T-ball, softball, baseball? Is that right? Let's see how smart I am on that. Look at that, Canada, 51. It's warmer in Canada than it is here. So how's that, right? That's right. George, good morning to you. Did you ever find, you know what? I believe I did, because I couldn't find it. I did my font search, and I'm like, why isn't that here? The reason being is I made that font. Not made it. I modified a font for it to do. Let me see if I can. I think I saved it when I opened up last, because it's like a wedding font, I think was the name of it. I can do a quick look, because I'm like, hey, where is this? Traditionally, when I build stuff and I start modifying fonts, I keep the font right there, so that way I know, hey, here's what it is. And Rustic Wedding is the name of it. But I had a contour to it. I stretched it out taller, but Rustic Wedding is the name of that font. And I am pretty sure if I let me look and see something, because we might be able to do a little something right here for you. One of the things that I have noticed, that I noticed it again today, because I got a statement, because I haven't nearly pushed things like I used to for for our affiliates in that, and I kept saying yes, we're going to do it more. But when I see the checks on the deposit, and I'm like, what is that? And then I realized, oh, that's because you didn't post anything, stupid. Like, oh, that would be 100% why. Yes, here it is. Let me do this. Rustic Wedding is the name of that font. Let me go ahead and I will copy this here. And you should be able to, once I pull this up over, you should be able to then I can drop it in the comments and we can post it. And there is our affiliate link to Creative Fabrica. So you can see the links to it. And then you'll be all set, ready to go. Super simple, super easy. What can I say? It'll work just fine. Now, if everything will just, it looks like things are trying to not be the greatest right now. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Looking at it here, and everything is showing fine on this side, but it is not doing what it needs to do. So there it is. Creative Fabrica, there's the slash, there's all that, the reference, there's that. Go ahead, click post, do all of that for you. Can we get a close-up? Yeah, there's the close-up of the hat. There it is. And that is a 3D, look at that, leather patch. And was that the bamboo? Is that the bamboo, Renee? Is that what that one was? Bamboo. And you can get that from, let's see if I can get it right there. That one's not the greatest. Let's find where I can show the, you got a bigger one. I know you got a bigger one in here. Aha. That way I don't have to zoom the camera. There you go. 3330 oak custom designs. There it is. For your leather patch needs. And we got a few different ones. There it is in pink. And then I had the other one. And there it is in the darker. And here it is another one. And another one. So yeah, go see Renee. She'll take care of all of your needs for it. And that will help you out immensely for it. Look, so you're using a potato cannon for your confetti cannon. That would be interesting. Similar idea, but bigger. Wait, but bigger? We need a lot of confetti. Oh, that's right. For that show. I thought you meant at the craft show, and I was trying to figure out what were you going to do. People were going to get stuff and go from here, but that totally makes more sense. What about, can you do like the balloon drop, only it's just confetti and just a thing up top, and it just kind of, it just comes out like they do the snow? How can you make that work? Yes, I did nail that. T-ball, softball, and baseball. I think that is the bamboo as well. We'll talk all about this on Tuesday with Todd on the future of the retail space, the future of the office, the future of everything. Join us Tuesday with Todd. We'll talk more. Yeah, post more. We'll just go see it. When is the show, Cindy? Put the information out there, because if you're local to me, you should go see the show. But if you're not local to me, you can travel and come see the show. And, then you're supporting the arts, which is always a plus. I think it's always a plus for it. What else is going on? I think that's pretty much it. I've got to source some Richardson hats to see if I can even get them. So if you have a good source of Richardson hats, put those in the comments so I can go check those out. I got to see which number it is they actually want. I said, hey, my selection is limited for what I use or what I have access to, so I will do my best to see if I can locate them. I'm looking just to see if I have it right here. What is that? ML? Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Charcoal hat, New Era, 3930. That's what I'm going to look for that too. I also got, that's the other thing. I have aprons to do for Tumblr Fest. Those got delivered. So I need to get those out, measure that, because they weren't sure how big we could do a decoration on, which that's something before quoting a job. We can give a range on it, but we don't know. I don't know how big these are bags. Those are bad. Tumblrfest bags and aprons. I got to find the aprons, get the aprons so I can get the measurement to know how big we can do design them. But they had the Tumblrfest bags delivered to us, so now I can go ahead and see how big that we can print these, where we can print it and that. Which, when you see pictures of stuff, it's always tough to know, is that right? Is that going to fit there? And it sounds like the construction guys might be here 3 minutes early because I hear a dog barking, crazy up there. Cowboy and Princess are retailer now for the hats. Cowboy and Princess. No, it's FedEx. FedEx is here. FedEx is here already. Look at that. I just got a thing that says your package is out for delivery from FedEx, and that happened 6 minutes ago, and now they're here. Why? Because the FedEx is just the one FedEx is just right outside our neighborhood, so that's always a plus. Like, we're usually a first stop of it, so I dig that. But that damn dog just barks, drives me insane. All right, so we've got a lot to do. We've got that DTF printer, man. I'm super stoked to hopefully get that back up and going. Darren said, for Richard said, anyone have a file of all their colors? Listen to them. Can you guys hear them all going crazy? There's the doorbell. There's more dogs. I should just get shot collars from all. I called SNS and they don't have anything. I don't know. Oh, that'd be Princess and Redneck. That's why. Now I'll have to ask her and see. I'll have to do it. Shops need to market to theater productions. We're just like sports teams. We love to buy swag. There you go. And this is where Cindy comes in. Cindy can handle all that. I can handle supporting Cindy. It's just like a beautiful hand in hand right there. So that's there. Princess and the Redneck. Yeah. I have a Richardson account. Very nice. Facebook user. Who are you, Facebook user? So I know who you are. So maybe we can reach out and see, because I'm not sure. I'm not even sure on this order how many they're going to need. I do have, I think, a source that might have some, but the quantity, I think, is where it'll get really wonky at. But no, I don't have. That's what we use too, is everything through SNS. And I think you can reach out to Richardson and get it. I think you can get it just like you can get the color charts. What did we just get one? Was it the Jersey one? Yeah, the Jersey one. We just picked that up. And that one, if you haven't yet, make sure, when you get a chance to pick up the color charts. And I'm going to give you a great reason why. And I think it is it that one? Let me look through here and see which one. Yes, I do believe it's this one. Let's see if I can get this to close without it. All right. On the Jersey Snow Heather collection, right? So when you look at this, this bright coral, I'm going to see if we can show you. Where is it at? I got to make sure that I have it right there. Bright coral, right? Bright coral right there. You see what color that says, or what that color looks like? Is bright coral. Okay. Well, here is bright coral. So completely different. That's why we can't rely on what things are printed, what things are in in our catalogs, what things are on the website. Get yourself some of these where it's actually the swatches, so that way you're able to actually see what it is. Because even from here, it's completely different than what it looks like on the camera. So, always make sure if you to get these whenever you can, so hey, here's what this is actually going to look like. Especially when you're trying to source stuff for, a selective client, not a picky client, but a selective client. And that way you have you're actually able to see what it is. Yeah, color charts are lifesavers. Debbie, reach out to me. Send me a message, Debbie, so that way I have you in here. And then Debbie, just go over to the YouTube side of things, and that way we'll be able to see, or I'll be able to at least acknowledge who you are, because then I will get to know your business name. So just right here, fatdadlive.com. Just head over there. That's YouTube. While you're there, make sure subscribe, share the page, do all of that, because hey, that helps us out so much. The more people we get, the merrier we are, and the things we become of. Yes, but 100%, Jerry. Color charts are lifesavers, especially if it's something that you consistently use. And if you're always going to use it, make sure to get the color chart for this, so that way you can see it. Make sure to update it if they come out with new colors, new styles, new things like that. Reach out to your vendors. Say, hey, can I get a color chart on this? Is it available through the website for me to order? Is it something I gotta, specially order? It makes your life a lot easier, because when you're able to show clients this is what it actually looks like. We ran into that with Cardinal, because Cardinal. Some people, when they think Cardinal, they think red, and some people think Cardinal, they think maroon. So, which cardinal are you after? This is what cardinal looks like here. So be prepared. So to be able to show that, it makes everything a way good thing. I think that's it, because we got a lot to do. Maybe I'm procrastinating to get over there to mess with that, but we'll get over to the printer. We'll get that going, and we'll get we should be back up there. Maybe look for videos to see if we're putting it here next Tuesday. It does look like we'll do Tuesday with Todd. We'll just kind of give an update, a State of the Union address on Fat Dad and how everything is. We'll also we will definitely have a printer update by then. As long as everything works today, look for this weekend. There might even be a flash sale this weekend as a thank you for sticking out with me. We'll run that this weekend on DTF transfers if we can get that going. So if there's anything you need, maybe wait till like 1:00 to order, because there might be a discount code. If everything goes well, there might be a discount code to save you a little more over this weekend. And that gets us through our cold peel film a lot faster as well. And then we got the VIP membership starting up. So that'll be $50 a month. That'll give you front of line service. And what does that mean? That means you will always have your stuff go out within 3 days. Current turnaround time is 3 to 5 business days. But in the VIP, you're going to be front of line service. So what does that mean? If an order comes in and it is, a priority order, somebody's paid that, their orders are going first. But right after that will be all of the VIP members. You're going to be able to get in there. Everything will go out in 3 days. Most things will go out next day. Some stuff even same day. Remember, business days are not included on the weekends, and there will be a time limit on this. Like, order has to be in by 9 a.m. or something to be counted towards that. So we're going to get all of that squared away. There'll only be 20 of those, because I want to make sure that we can stay consistent and keep up on and making those promises become reality. If we see that there's going to be that there is still timing with it, then great, we'll do more, because as long as we're getting everything out within that 3 days, then hey, we're doing our part. And you're going to get a discount on top of it, so you'll get your own special discount code on top of that to save more. And we're going to give you some credits each month to use towards our ready to press DTF transfers, which we haven't released a bundle for a while. So we will get back to doing that. It's kind of hard to release bundles when you're not printing, because, hey, what are you supposed to do? All right. So we'll get all of that going. You guys have an amazing weekend. We'll be back here Monday, just like we are every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. You can find, I think I have that one in here. You can find all of our links. I don't think I have that one over here. Yeah, I do. Over here at fatdadcd.com. Boom. Go here. That'll get you into our Facebook group. That'll get you to our YouTube channel. That'll get you to our websites. That'll get you everywhere. We just had it right there. fatdadcd.com is all you need to go see and do. Pretty sweet. You guys have an amazing weekend. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys Monday morning.